Hi, it's Chavi Rappaport here with Torah Wisdom to Go, the wisdom of Torah to hear and share with a friend. And subscribe to the channel, why not? Have you ever found yourself in a rut, in a totally undesirable situation? In fact, you hate it, but you can't seem to extricate yourself from it and move forward. Maybe it's a career that you've invested so much in and is suddenly failing, or a relationship that's gone totally sour, and yet you remain in that quagmire, paralyzed, too afraid to forge ahead, even though you know you should. Why is this? This week's Torah portion, B'shalach. We'll explore the name in a moment. B'shalach means he sent. Vahi b'shalach Paro, when Paro sent. Why would this be chosen as a name? So many incredible things are happening in this parsha. The splitting of the sea, the greatest miracle ever, and all the other miracles that accompany that. And the manna from heaven, and the clouds of glory, and the beautiful song the Jewish people sing to thank God for the miracles. And yet, Vayihi b'shalach Paro et ha'am. And it was when Paro sent the nation out. Paro sent the nation out? Did he need to convince the people, the Jewish people, to leave their barbaric slavery behind? Hadn't they been begging, praying, pleading for years to be saved from their misery? And now Paro needed to force them out? And even more, the pasuk continues, V'lo nacham Elokim derech eretz plishtim. Hashem did not take them through the shortest route, through the land of the Plishtim, but rather a circuitous route, through the desert, around the Sea of Reeds, the Yam Suf. And Rashi comments, Pen yinochem ha'am. What? Maybe the nation will regret, will have second thoughts, and they'll want to return back to Egypt. And guess what? That's what happened. When Egypt was behind them, Jewish people turned around and said, Moshe, why did we come here? Aren't there enough graves in Egypt? Why'd you bring us to the desert? What's going on? Well, here's the story. Sometimes when we're in a situation, the Jewish people were in a miserable situation, tortured daily, but they knew already their tormentors. They knew what they were in. And I don't know if we can say they got comfortable in that misery, but it was something that they already were in for so long, it became almost their norm. And yet, to look ahead to an unknown, untrodden terrain in the desert, desolate, fierce, wild desert, who knows what lies ahead? And of course you might ask, well, they had the assurance from Hashem, from God. It was going to take them out to bring them to Sinai, become a nation, get the Torah. Still, they were afraid. Did they know they would be fed manna from heaven? Or the clouds of glory would protect them and catch the arrows that were aimed at them from the Egyptians? They didn't know. You know the expression? Sometimes it's better the devil you know than the devil you don't. And here's another incredible thought. Vahi b'shalach Paro et ha'am. That same Paro, who not too long ago had challenged Hashem and said, Mi Hashem asher eshma'elav, I never heard of him, never heard of this God. Who is he? I'm God. I made myself. That same Paro acknowledged and was ready to assist in the process of the Jewish people going out to greet their God. And our takeaway, as always, our lesson is twofold. First of all, don't ever get stuck in a negative rut, being afraid to move on. Trust the process and embrace it, because that's the only way to explore new vistas. And secondly, let's never be daunted by outside voices or the world opinion. Let's never be embarrassed of our Judaism, because at the end of the day, even Paro, even the negative forces, even the mocking evil voices of Paro will acknowledge, come around and see the truth. V'yadu ki ani Hashem, and they will know and acknowledge and announce that there is one true God. And remember, as always, that the Torah's stories and lessons speak so personally, both to me and to you.